Now to our continuing coverage of the officer accused of shooting and killing an unarmed Marine last summer. Well, today he took the stand in his own defense. The murder trial of Baltimore officer Haji Tshamba seems to be winding down. ABC 2 News' Brian Kubler joins us now with more on the officer's testimony. Brian?
Kelly, Officer Tshamba took the stand this morning because his attorneys say he wanted the judge to hear his side. His attorney didn't last long, his testimony did not last long at all, but Tshamba explained to the judge he was in fear for his life that night last June and chose to pull the trigger. When the judge asked the officer about the testimony of the unarmed Marine backing away with his hands up, Tshamba responded, quote, "Totally incorrect. This happened very fast." Tshamba's defense team says the officer insisted he testify.
He wanted to testify. He wanted to give his version, his account of what happened. I didn't think one way or the other it was going to make or break this case, but he was persistent that he wanted to testify and let the judge know what happened.
The defense then called an expert on police policy who actually wrote the guidelines on using lethal force for the Baltimore City Police Department. Charles Key said based on the evidence so far in this case, Tshamba reacted the way he was trained to. Key saying there was a reasonable belief either Tshamba's life or the life of others that night were in danger. Court recessed today at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. It will continue tomorrow when we could hear closing arguments. Brian Kubler, ABC 2 News.
All right, thanks, Brian.